A recent survey in July 22 found that 72% of first-time home buyers had buyer's remorse. You guys have worked so hard to buy a home, and this is such a huge decision. You want to make sure that the American dream doesn't become a nightmare. After watching this video, you'll be ahead of the average home buyer by avoiding the critical mistakes that 90% of home buyers are making. Avoiding these mistakes could save you thousands of dollars and buyer's remorse. Hi everybody, my name is Ralphie. I'm a real estate agent here in the Chicagoland area. Before becoming a real estate professional, I purchased a handful of homes, and yes, I have made my fair share of mistakes along the way, and that's why I wanted to create this video. I want to share with you some of the mistakes that I have made and many others are making so you can be a more informed buyer and be ahead of the game when it comes to purchasing your new home. As the famous Warren Buffett said, it's good to learn from your mistakes, but it's even better to learn from other people's mistakes. If you have any questions at any point in this video, drop them in the comments below or reach out to us directly. The link is in the description. Okay, let's get into the video. The first one is location. I am sure you have heard this one before. The number one rule in real estate is, say it with me, location, location, location. You have all heard it before, but only a few follow the rule. If you're a home buyer, you know location of the property you're considering is one of the most important factors to consider. However, it's not uncommon for buyers to overlook this aspect when they're in the middle of their home buying search. And that's because soon after you start, the process becomes very emotional and most start making emotional decisions and are sidetracked by shiny object syndrome. Location is more than just a matter of convenience. It's also a key factor in long-term value of the property you choose. While it's easy to get caught up in the moment and ignore the importance of location, it's a mistake that can cost you in the long run. For starters, look at the area's crime rate and the average home prices. You should also consider the availability of public transportation, the quality of nearby schools, and the potential for future development in the area. The bottom line is location is a key factor when it comes to finding a home. Don't make the mistake of overlooking this factor in your search. Take the time to research the area thoroughly and you'll be better off in the long run. Make sure you ask your realtor questions, but always do your own research. If you want to learn more about choosing the perfect location, check out our video titled The Number One Rule in Real Estate, where we cover everything you need to know about choosing the right location. Number two is chasing the perfect home. The reality is, more often than not, the perfect home isn't out there, and trying to find it could end up costing you. It's important to remember that no home is perfect, and even if you do find a home that seems close, you will likely still have to make some compromises. But what about my dream home? Well, if you're not building new, you need to determine your must-haves, your wants, and your deal breakers, and then make the best decision possible. I hear buyers say all the time, if I knew then what I know now, I would have never passed up on that other home that fit all of my must-haves and had none of my deal breakers. Determining your must-haves, your wants, and your deal breakers before you even start seeing homes sets you up for success. The best thing you can do is to focus on what's important to you and your family and make sure that the home you purchase meets all those needs. That doesn't mean that you should settle for a subpar home, but it does mean that you should be realistic about what you're looking for and what you can realistically get. Be aware that chasing the perfect home can lead to disappointment, and it can also lead to a lot of wasted time and money. The key is to find a home that closely meets your needs, is within your budget, and you are comfortable with. If you want to learn more about determining your housing needs, check out our video on how to determine your housing needs, linked here. The third is knowing your lending options. As a potential home buyer, familiarize yourself with the lending options available to you. Many home buyers make the mistake of assuming that their only option is a traditional mortgage loan, but there are several other financing options to consider. For example, if you're a veteran, you may qualify for a VA loan, and these loans are backed by the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs and offer a number of advantages, including no down payment requirements and no private mortgage insurance. Another option is an FHA loan, which is backed by the Federal Housing Administration, and these loans are popular among first-time home buyers because they require low down payments and offer a more flexible credit requirement. Finally, don't forget about state and local home buying assistance programs, and these programs can help you cover a portion of your down payment, offering incentives to purchase a home. Before meeting with lenders, also know the current prime rates. Familiarize yourself with the lending terms. Make sure you know the difference between APR and interest rates. If you want to learn more, check out this video with our lender that explains the difference between the two. By taking the time to understand your lending options, you can make an informed decision and choose the best financing option for your situation. Don't make the mistake of assuming that your only option is a traditional mortgage loan. Explore all your options and make sure you're making the right decision. Next is to choose the very best professional and ask lots of questions. One of the biggest mistakes homebuyers are making is not choosing the right professionals to help them through the process. You will rely on these team of professionals to help you make the best decision possible. Your team of professionals should consist of a real estate agent, a mortgage lender, an insurance agent, a home inspector, and depending on the state, an attorney. All of these people should have the heart of a teacher and be willing to answer any and all of your questions. The team should be willing to provide you with all the educational material you need to make an informed decision about the home you are buying. Your real estate agent should be someone you should feel comfortable with and confident with, and they should be knowledgeable about the local market, the types of homes that are available, and current trends. They should also be able to provide you with the resources you need to find the perfect home you need. Sometimes buyers have cold feet, and this is usually due to fear because they don't understand everything and have doubts. Asking all of your questions will leave you informed and not anxious about the outcome. You should be confident you're making the right decisions. If you want to learn more about choosing a realtor, watch this video titled How to Choose a Realtor, or you can contact me in the description box below, and I can refer you to a knowledgeable agent in your area. The next one is trying to time the market. This is one of the biggest mistakes home buyers are making, and one that I have made myself, and that is waiting for the right time to buy a home, especially if you're hoping to snag a great deal. The real estate market is consistently changing, and the best time to buy may not be when you think it is. Also, the longer you wait to buy a home, the higher the cost of living may become. As the cost of living rises, so does the cost of the home. And this means that the longer you wait to buy a home, the more expensive it may become. If you're looking to buy a home, the best advice is to act quickly and be prepared to make a move when the time is right for you. Remember, the market is unpredictable and timing could not mean everything. So don't try to time the market. Instead, be prepared to act quickly when the opportunity arises. Here is the perfect time to buy a house. Ready? It's whenever you are ready. Forget about the market. In conclusion, buying a home is one of the most important decisions you will make in your life. It's a huge financial commitment, and it is important to make sure you're prepared for the process. By avoiding the mistakes discussed in the video, you'll be ahead of the average home buyer and avoid buyer's remorse. Remember, it's important to do your research, be realistic about your expectations, and choose the best professionals to help you through the process. Don't try to time the market. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Buying a home can be an overwhelming process, but it doesn't have to be. With the right preparation and the right team of professionals, you can be a successful home buyer and find the home of your dreams. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below. We provide the very best information to ensure you have the best home buying experience. Make sure you join the community and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.